Mateus. Oh, easy pickings there. Azar. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Dani Olmo, who does have an assist to his name.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Kukçu is wide and looking to get onto this. He's found a way through. Kukçu's cross. Mateus can get it clear.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's in space and looking for options. Quick look, then... Oh, smashing header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Zanetti. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oh, this looks sharp. It's a pretty loose pass.
There will be one.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Owen. Now that looks a decent ball. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
There's the start of the second half.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Ribery. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Beckenbauer. Driving forward. And it's Zanetti. Dani Olmo. Looking for a runner.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And Owen! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ribery is always looking to play quality balls.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. Arsenal still this single goal behind. Aimed beyond the defence. Jordan Henderson. Azar. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kukçu. Now it's Dani Olmo. That is very well defended. Now that's well seen too. Dani Olmo. Ribery. Zanetti. And this is Zola.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think that
Haaland!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Owen. Pass is just off target. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Gattuso. Zola. Played out wide. Kukçu cuts it out. And it's Owen. The less said about that pass, the better. Nesta. Vermaelen. Mateus. Shifted it to the flank. Looking for the run. Oh, good take in a good area. Goes down, but nothing given. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
Hazard gets into some space. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Japan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Substitution for Japan, number 10, Danny Olmo. Number
Good
15,
read.
He read that really
Kukçu.
well and stopped it.
Number 5, Hazard. Number
PK.
6, El Hadj Diouf. Number 7, Owen. Coming on the field, number
squeeze
16,
it through.
Fermin. Number 8, Grealish. Number 24, Isco. Number 14, Fernando Torres.
Carvajal.
Number 18, Moussa Sow. Substitution.
Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Fernandez. That is good alertness. For Grealish.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Mbappe. Now it's Yildiz. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Mas Monumental. And we're underway. Mateus, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Mateus. Oh, that's neat. Cross into the box. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Neymar. And it's Olmo. Now it's Alvarez. Gattuso. It's played through for him. And he's running through. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yildiz clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Yildiz receives it in a good position here. Oh, what a climb! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Xavi Alonso. And here's Yildiz. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Adriano. Adriano! Adriano! Oh, just look at it! A finish of true class. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Fermin. Neymar. Ribéry. And it's Gattuso. Oh, well measured. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here. Fermin is steaming forward. He's in a great position here. Now, can he find a finish? And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Just the keeper to there's the shot! Dani Olmo. And Fermin. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gattuso. Zanetti. Mateus. And here's Yildiz. Played back in. Fermin. Dani Olmo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Zanetti. Decent progress down the left. And he's gone backward here. Yildiz, shot a goal! Neymar tries to play it through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And here's Yildiz. Yildiz. Passes short and sharp. Mateus tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Xavi Alonso. Argentina looking to pass their way through. Alvarez. Oh, red. Nice interception. Ribery. Now it's Yildiz. Great vision. He's found a way through.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
That's alert and sharp and very well played. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mohamed Salah. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Arsenal absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Arsenal very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Yildiz. Ribery. And it's Gattuso. Xavi Alonso. Alvarez. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nesta gets good distance on it. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Gattuso, a picture of focus and alertness. And this is Adriano. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking for a runner. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Mohamed Salah really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Ribery receives it in a wide position. Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
"60 minutes played." Oh, nice one too, very nice. Nicely weighted ball. Fiore. And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Ribery. Yildiz. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Neymar.
Fermin.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely bit of skill. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mateus. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Fiore. It's Xabi Alonso. And here's Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gattuso. Beckenbauer. Little pass back. And here's Yil. And the shots! Oh, brilliant save.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Fiore
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Gattuso. Now it's Ribery. Schlotterbeck gets it clear. Not the most accurate pass. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game. It's no surprise to me that so many have aspired to...
Oh no, what has happened here? Ernest. Now it's Pelé. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vermaelen. And it's Nesta. And it's Lopez. Knocks it into space. And it's header! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Showing great feet.
And Deco! Outstanding by Deco! Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So, a breakthrough already. Fermin is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Mateus. Adriano, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's found a way through. Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Yildiz is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Great vision.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. He's cut it out. Cafu is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pelé. And this is Batistuta. Yildiz. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Zanetti cuts it out. And he's lost his man here. Just the keeper to beat. And a chance! Goal! Arsenal are level. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him. And his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're... Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Adriano clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Yildiz! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Lyon have the chance to go the other way. Ernest takes a look up. Batistuta. Gattuso. Yildiz. Now it's Yildiz. He's got away. Showing good feet. That's tidy. And this is He's shifting through the gears here. Played into space. Batistuta gets into a good position. Firmin! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Lyon really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Shots! Brilliant save from Buffon! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's going to be disappointed with that. And that is a little undercooked. Yildiz. Now it's Ribéry. Zanetti. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a shade optimistic. Oh, Red, nice interception. Deco. Nicely weighted. Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ribéry. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's been played through. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Decent enough try.
Mateus certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Hoeneß looking to run onto it. And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Nesta. Ribéry looking to be a menace in the final third. Now, can they get him away? Beckenbauer. Can he get it through? Well, that's been cut out, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's done it!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Adriano. Nicely aimed pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Great chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Zanetti. Lyon appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Brilliantly cut out. Deco, given the lift of his goal, looking to play him in. So what can they make of this? Zanetti wins the duel this time. And he's had it nicked away.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Deco. Pass is just off target.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Cafu. Rijkaard. Lopez. Pelé. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nesta gets it clear.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Attention, changement.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Zanetti. He came in hard, very hard. And he has shown him a yellow card. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he was alert to it. Pernis. Fermin. Now it's Batistuta. Out to the right. Moved on forwards. Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe. Fermin. He won't be happy with that one. Zanetti. Tries to play it through. Elects to cross. Vermaelen applies the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rijkaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais. Le
Desperate
numéro 20,
defending required
Deco.
here.
À sa place, le numéro 15, Messi.
Messi plays it short. Stood up well to him there.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Very much into the last knockings. He's picked his way through. Zola. In towards the back stick. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. So, third corner of the game. Zola with the short one. Lovely bit of skill. Fermin.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks.
Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to eat.
He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Adriano. De Jong. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's well spotted. Zola. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Looking to play him in. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well read, and the danger is averted. Ribéry is always looking to play quality balls. And this is Zola. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, he's got space here. That's beautifully weighted. Well timed, excellent interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Pelé. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. Beckenbauer. And Mateus. And here's Ribéry. And it's Gattuso. Shifted it to the flank. He's played it back. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Makelele gets a foot in here. Beckenbauer.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Played back. Best. And now the breakaway. It's a sharp pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is a brilliant interception. Nesta is there to clear. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. He's a sharp little ball here. De Jong.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Pelé. Zanetti. And he's only too happy to take that back. Ribéry. And here's the chance to counter. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Solar. De Jong. So what can they make of this? Vermaelen does really well there. He is strong. Adriano. Vermaelen. Swung over.
There will be one
And it's
minute
Ribéry.
added time.
Thinks one through. Baresi gets it away. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
Arsenal get the second half started.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
He is just caressing the ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Pele. Ribéry did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And this is Adriano. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Adriano. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Ribéry. Adriano looking understandably energised after his goal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a good run down the left.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
They want to be quick to recover this. Adriano. And it's Thuram. Gattuso. Ribéry. And Zanetti. Gattuso. Zanetti. And it's Gattuso. Pele looking to be a menace in the final third. Adriano, pass is just off target. Mateus. He's looking wide. And it's Zanetti. Now Gattuso. Beckenbauer, who does have an assist to his name. Arsenal finding their passes. And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Thuram gets good distance on it.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Frenkie de Jong. Number 10,
Ribéry crosses it in.
coming on
Nesta
the field.
can get it clear.
Number 17.
And Salah! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Arsenal go into the lead. Now it's Ribéry. Half an hour gone in the second half. Nesta cuts out the pass. Aims beyond the defence. So much time and space. Shoots! Sticks it away! And This is getting better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Ribery.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Beckenbauer, nicely aimed pass. Knocks it into space. Can he latch on to this? Big chance! He should have put that one away.
Zola really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cross from... He gets big, and it's hit the woodwork and out. Conte. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ribery. Well, they could break here. It's a promising position. No, that was never going to make it. Makaleli. Rijkaard. Mateus. And he's there to make the challenge. That pass isn't the best. Zanetti. And that will be it. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Zola taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
We're about to announce today's lottery
How would
numbers.
you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, thanks to Jim along.